Does it change depending the level you're at? You being on the, let's say, plant floor versus CEO. And let's say you're giving feedback to someone in your own C-suite versus now, let's say you're not at that C-level, but you're giving feedback. Does it change how your accountability and standard? Does it change how you communicate that, how you approach it?
Number one, it never gets easy. And I don't care what level in the organization you are providing that kind of feedback to somebody. It's always a very difficult conversation. However, the first thing I think about, whether it's my manager having to give that conversation or me, did you do everything you could as a manager to help that person succeed? Did they take that feedback and constructively, positively, and try to use it? Did you put somebody in that role that really wasn't meant for that role, wasn't really geared up for that role, didn't really want that role? Did you force a square peg in a round hole? Because that's your responsibility as a manager. That's kind of on you. But if you've coached, if you've advised, if you've given feedback and that person just refuses to try to execute differently and improve, that conversation isn't actually as hard as you think, as some people think it is. They know it.
Agreed.
They know it. And nobody wants to fail every day. Nobody wants to struggle every day. And sometimes you have to have that tough conversation to let them free of this burden that maybe they put on themselves. Maybe you help do it and you try to rectify it and it just didn't work out. But, I've always found that I'm going to say every one of them, but 98% of the tough conversations that I've had to have, and there's been a lot of them, everybody knows it's coming.